Got a beautiful sunset that I'm looking at in my hotel, which is, I don't even know why I said hotel. I was trying to say humble abode, but instead I said hotel. Did I get a head injury? Is my head injured? It might be. I'm looking out at sort of just a disgusting scene. Dirty, gritty Hollywood. But it's okay. It's okay. It's alright to live in a bad neighborhood, because what it does is it connects you to reality. I've said this before, I don't know how you make art when you live in a nice neighborhood. How do people make art when they live in a night? Where are they getting their inspiration from? Perhaps this is why so many stand-up comedians tend to struggle later in their career once they've found huge commercial success. Unless they're like John Mulaney, in which case you gotta start talking about the struggle. You gotta start reaching deep down inside. But yeah, it's good. It's nice. I'll feel bad about myself. I'll feel bad about my day. I'll go, I didn't get an opportunity. And then you go out in your neighborhood and you go, you know what? Life's good. You go, you know what? Life's great. We're doing all right. The kids are going to be all right. But today was great. We just edited a new solo episode of Danswers, where I talk a little bit about everything, folks. I talk a little bit about me and my landlord. I talk a little, building manager. I talk a little bit about the this very weird trend that I'd like to talk about a little bit more, actually, where you think you're cool because you think something stinks. Have we met these people? Have we seen this? There's a big group of people in this country who think that by not liking something, by disliking something, especially disliking something that's popular mainstream, they have broken the code to being considered intelligent among their peers. This is not true. Hello, honesty pays dividends. Wow, what a name you have. But yeah, there's a very weird thing that happens, and it's usually people in their 20s, but some people don't grow out of it, where they think that not liking something counts as having a diverse opinion and good taste. It is not true. That is not true. And you can get caught in that loop very, very easily, folks. I know many people who get caught in a loop of thinking having a negative opinion about something gives them license to be like a authority on subject. It's not true. You know what's cool? You know what's actually cool? Liking stuff. You know how hard it is to like something? Liking something means you watched it and you found joy in it in some way, in some shape, in some form. That's cool. That's a skill. That's something that not a lot of people can do. I rarely have that ability. I rarely have the ability to watch something and to be able to squeeze any sort of joy from that. And that ability goes away more and more as you become an adult. That's not to say I don't hate watch something from time to time. I read all of Steve Harvey's book, Act Like a Lady, Think Like a Man, just because I thought it was funny. But, can I say this? Can I say this to you folks? I don't think that makes it a bad book. Let me explain. I think a bad book, or a bad movie, or a bad piece of music is something that's derivative, something that's lazy, and something that is fearful. That's bad. Something that's that doesn't deliver on its promises, but goes for it, that's cool. Let me know in the chat. Have you ever watched a movie or a piece of music, listened to a piece of music, of course, unless you're on hallucinogens, in which case you can watch a piece of music, and that's beautiful if you did that. Have you ever done that? and you go, you know what? I don't enjoy this, but I understand the inherent quality of this thing. I understand it as something where someone really went for it. I like that. I like that almost as much as something that I enjoy, but is a little bit more derivative. Because I know they're going for it, folks. I know they're really reaching after it. There's an artist called Only Fire. I don't know if you've ever heard of Only Fire. They make very strange electronic music. You know, it's not for the faint of heart. I'm not even suggesting that you listen to Only Fire, but let me just say this. They go for it every time. Korn! Oh, talk about a band that went for it. Now, I'm not generally sitting in my car thinking about what easy listening music I want to have enter my ears and go, oh, you know what would be great? Korn. Let's throw on some Korn. But I love Korn. Bakersfield, Sons of Bakersfield. They're beautiful. Beautiful boys. I think they did drop D or drop C tuning on their guitars. That's cool. And they went for it with every song. Joe Dirt. Forsaken Frog, you have just entered a beautiful, beautiful addition to this chat. Joe Dirt is a movie that I am not a huge fan of. I don't sit down and watch Joe Dirt, but I love Joe Dirt because they went for it. They said, you know what, people might not like it if we have a bunch of poop land on David Spade's head. That might turn some heads, that might raise some eyebrows. But you know what? They went for it. The movie Freddy Got Fingered, in a much deeper, more important way, really, really went for it. Folks, we should not only appreciate artists that we enjoy, all right? If you enjoy an artist, but we should also at least commend, at least tip our hats to an artist that goes for it, for an artist that's fearless, for an artist that is trying something new. Do you want to know why? Because that's how the ball keeps turning, okay? That's how the ball keeps rolling, folks. The ball keeps rolling when we can have a broad enough opinion of art to go, you know what, this isn't for me, but I like that you're going for it. That there's a movie out right now, I believe it's called Late Night Interviews with the Devil or Interview with the Devil. I'm not sure exactly the name, I'm sure you know in the comments. I saw it. I saw the movie, sat down, watched this movie. Was not particularly for me. I didn't love this film. I didn't watch that movie and go, I need to watch this movie again. But you know what I appreciate about that movie? They went for it. They had a little bit of edge to it. I like that, okay? And when I walked around talking to people about that movie, I didn't tell them they shouldn't see it just because it didn't inspire me. Oh, it didn't inspire me. Oh, I didn't love it. I didn't love every second of it. What are you? You want a bottle? You want to drink milk out of a bottle? Or are we ingesting art here? Mike Haleski, how are you? Welcome to the chat. We've been talking about art and artists that really go for it. Have you ever had an experience where you've seen a piece of art, a movie, a play, and you go, you know what, this isn't for me, but I appreciate that they really went for it here? Has that ever happened to you, Mike Halaski? Has that ever happened to you? I hope it has. I hope it has, because you got to broaden your horizons. As we get older, we tend to constrict, but it's more important that we expand. Aqua Cat, welcome to the chat. You know what movie is really like this? Showgirls. There is a movie that really went for it, folks. You want to see a movie where they got after it? You watch Showgirls. Again, not a movie for the faint of heart. Not a movie that I necessarily seek out, but boy, oh boy, when you watch that, you go, that is a fearless director. And also, I will not downplay the fact that there are beautiful breasts in that movie, and that is cool. But that's not the only reason I like it. It's 2 reasons, but not the only reason. You gotta go for it, folks. All right, I'm signing off now. There's a new episode of Danswers coming out tomorrow. Please check it out. Please like, please subscribe. And as always, I really appreciate you, and have a good one.